Hello, my fellow comic book collectors. I wanted to create something a little bit special for you. I have a tendency of going on about all the great Soti books that I buy, which are the Seduction of the Innocent related books. These are the books that basically changed comics forever. They took, comics from the Golden Age into the Silver Age. And, a lot of the books that I collect are pretty pricey, but I wanted to give you a list of affordable ones that are under 50 bucks that you can pick up and add to your collection so you can have like a little piece of history too. So I created a small list of some pretty cool ones that are, ones that you could pick up for under 50 bucks. So the first is Classics Illustrated number 50. And this is a story of Tom Sawyer. And I believe the reason being this was, one of those books that was kind of like, not accurate to the book, was what Wortham has said. So it was giving kids the wrong impression of the original story. That was Wortham's explanation. So he felt like, its summary of the classic story was not a very good one. And that was his criticism. A lot of these classic illustrated books, and there's several from the Classics Illustrated that were mentioned in Seduction Innocent for similar reasons. So this book, I paid $10 for this. So this is a 4.0, so a reasonably good grade. You have to make sure that you get the first print. This is a first print. And you can probably get this book, I think it goes for around 20 to 30 max. In that first print, but just make sure that it is truly a first print because they reprinted these a lot. So this is the first on the list for $10. Okay, the next one I paid $12 for. This one is Crime Does Not Pay number 76, and this is a 2.5, so it's a low grade, but affordable low grade. It's $12 for a Golden Age book. That's historically significant. And this one actually is kind of a cool one because the reason it was mentioned in Seduction Innocent is because of on the front, there's this guy that basically is a police officer, and he commends comics for having a positive influence on kids. So he was actually saying, hey, we're, these crime books are really great, and they help kids, stay out of trouble, which was completely against Wortham's whole premise. So, because of that, he basically cited this book as, propaganda, which is kind of ironic. So Crime Does Not Pay number 76, really great one for 12 bucks. Not too bad. Next one is one of the culturally insensitive issues, and this is Howdy Doody number 6, and it's got the people, howdy doody boiling in a pot. This one's a low grade again. This is like a 2.5 again, but I paid $30 for this. So you can probably get it actually cheaper than what I paid. I've seen it go for as low as 20 and as high as 50, so it's a pretty affordable book. But yeah, it's one of those, I like these culturally insensitive ones because people get all upset about it nowadays, but it was actually in good jest. And often the thing that was culturally insensitive was actually like the natives taking advantage of the Westerners. So I thought that was actually kind of interesting that we misinterpret a lot of this stuff nowadays. So Howdy Doody number 6. Very affordable. The next one is, I forget why this is in the Seduction Innocent. I think it's like Injury to Eye, or one of, like, maybe not Injury to Eye, but something like that. It's like, is Captain Video number 2. Again, this book, I'm just looking at how much I paid for this. Oh, this is a little bit more on the pricey end. This is just in that $50, like I paid $50 for this, and it's a low grade. It's like a 1.8. So you can see it's missing the corner on this side. And, it is a lower grade. It shows well, actually, except for the corner. But for a low grade, you can get it, and it's kind of a cool book. You know, Captain Video, and it's like these it's kind of a sci-fi cover. So kind of nice little golden age gem. So Captain Video number 2. This one is one of the more lame ones. I believe this is like gold dust in the eye or something like that. You know, eye injury to eye and stuff. This is Tom Mix number 9. A very affordable book. I've even seen slabbed versions for under $50 for this book. So, it's a very affordable book. I paid, I think I paid $20 for it, maybe less, something like that. It was not, I paid $20 for this. So it was not an expensive book. And it's a reasonable grade. It's like a 3.0. So, you can look for it probably in that range. You might see this in actual, not dollar bins, but, sometimes you have like, at some of the dealers, they'll have like golden age dollar bins, but usually it's like $10 books. Well, this is kind of one of those ones that you'll see there often. They produced a lot of these, and they're, it's one of those books you can pick up fairly easily. So that's the next one on my list. Now, I say it's like 5 on my list, but I give you a bonus one, and this is a great one that I picked up, and I picked up this is a 4.5. I paid like $20 for this, and it's Super Duck, number 22, and it's just a really great book. It's got its reason for being in the Soti is the fact that there's this one scene where he's beating up a rabbit with he doesn't even actually beat the rabbit up, but he's threatening it with a club. And I just think of all these kind of classic cartoon or comics with comic characters, and they're always getting mangled and stuff. And Wortham had issues with just somebody threatening to hit somebody with a bat. Like, how many times did anvils fall on people's heads or things like that? And you get a little bit freaked out by a bat. It's like, seems a little bit much, but this did make the Seduction innocent, and it did somehow corrupt the youth of America. I don't know how, but that was what Wortham believed. And so it's just another great book, really affordable. And this is how I started my Soti collection. Actually, I started my Soti collection a couple of years ago. I was picking up like the cheaper ones first, and then getting all those, and then now I'm going for all the harder ones that are just like brutally expensive. Some of the major ones in the Soti collection can be thousands of dollars. So to have at least a small list that are affordable, so you can get a taste of this history, I think is a good start. So I hope you enjoyed this video. It was just a quick video to give you a sense of what you can afford, maybe from the golden age that has major historical significance, and that are kind of fun. So thanks for watching. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and give me your feedback. Thanks.